Hello everybody, welcome to Matt Makes Monsters. My name is Matt, and this is a big episode as it is the second last one of the Dungeons Dragons series. And that's fitting because this is a big guy. We're dealing with the Godzilla-like, the massive, the colossal Tarrasque. So let's go. What are we waiting for? Okay, here we go. I can't believe that this is the second last monster in the D&D series. That's crazy to me. I can't believe I've been doing this for 9 weeks. What's going on? Anyway, yeah, let's see what the second edition, Monstre Manual, has to say about this guy. The legendary Tarrasque, for there is fortunately only one known to exist, is the most dreaded monster native to the prime material plane. The creature is a scaly biped with 2 horns on its head, a lashing tail, and a reflective carapace. That's one of the shortest physical descriptions in the entire book. But yeah, there it is. So this is the guy. This is the Tarrasque. So I always kind of thought of the Tarrasque as being the Godzilla of Dungeons and Dragons. But originally, it was based on a French legend of a creature that was sort of a dragon with a lion's head. It had 6 short legs like a bear's, an ox-like body covered in a turtle shell, and a scaly tail that ended in a scorpion sting. Man, I should have drawn that. That's cool too. But I kind of wanted to do this because this is the KAIJU version. I was kind of thought of the Tarrasque as being this, more than anything. So it first appeared in the Monster Manual 2 way back in the year 1983. 1983. I'm trying to think of a song that came out in 1983. I was alive, but I can't think of a song that came out in 1983. I was very young. Since then, it's been one of the last bosses of D&D. Like you don't put this guy up against a party of heroes unless there's a very good chance that they're gonna die. So that's what I did. So what you see me doing here is I'm trying to color him with the reflective carapace, and then I give up on that super quick because I was gonna make him kind of chrome-like, but in the end I chose not to do that, and I think it was just because it was gonna be too much work. I didn't want to chrome him up. I never pictured them as being particularly chromy, so I just wanted to make him super reflective. So we're now deep into the art side of this guy. So last week I put a little note up saying how there was this channel was 50% about failure, but I actually think that it might be quite a bit higher than 50%. I really do. I'm going to talk about a lack of confidence versus artistic strategy versus laziness. So let's get that TED Talk logo up. So what you saw in the rough was an actual background back there. There was trees and remnants of a burning village back there. And now, as you can see, I have covered it in fog. Lots and lots and lots of fog. That is something I do. Including his feet. So the question is, did I do it because I thought the fog would look cool? Did I do it because I didn't like the feet or the background? Did I do it because I'd have nothing to talk about in this episode? Do I like using sad emojis now? Do I love it? Is that something I like to do? Maybe I just love using sad emojis. No, the answer is that it's actually the first two. I didn't really like the feet, and I just, more than anything though, I kind of just liked the fog. I think I could have probably worked with the feet and the background, made some nice rendering choices, made something a little more put together, a little neater. As you can see, I'm putting in some details here on his skin. I wanted to give him kind of like a kind of looks like Colossus, just like the segmented thing. But I just giant like plates on his skin, give him some detail. But yeah, like I think I just wanted to draw this guy in the fog, and I think if I had to do it all over again, I would do a low angle just to show the size of him instead of doing these. I mean, let's be honest here. They're just kind of afterthought birds. The afterthought birds. That's an afterthought bird flying away. There they are, just to show his size. And I think, it's somewhat effective, but I think having a lower angle would have been a little more effective. So it kind of feels like a cop-out, but most of the stuff I'm actually very happy with the design, and I am actually very happy with the design of him. I think I actually really like it. I've seen a lot of Tarrasque designs in the past that I'm like, that's not scary. That guy's weird looking. But this guy, I'm a little. I'd be afraid. So most of the time I finish a piece like this, and this is the finished piece. I think, like, I'm generally happy with the design, but I'm just not happy with the I don't know, composition. Sometimes the rendering. Sometimes just like, yeah. So this is a design, and that comes from me being a concept artist for so long, where I'm trying to make sure that the design is clear. But I'm just trying to get into more of a mindset of telling a story with my images, which is not something, again, it's not something you can't do in concept art. It's probably something you should do in concept art, and I have done it before, but it's just, I just want to make sure that the design is clear. So as we're going on the cartoon guy, man, I love cartoony versions. Can I just say, like, I know sometimes it looks like I'm just phoning them in a little. But like, honestly, I just love it because the design work's already done. So all I have to do is just take all the stuff that I did in the realistic version and just like, pump it up, jazz it up, turn it to 11. So that's what I did here. I want to have him stepping on a house and a dude running away. See? I'm here to explain that kind of stuff. Yeah, I love these guys. Love me some Tarrasques. I've had some characters deal with Tarrasques. I've had a lot of characters run away from Tarrasques because you can't just fight these guys. You gotta be careful. So yeah, that's what is going through here. I don't know. The cartoon versions are a great place where you can really nail down the color and what they look like too, because there's a lot of lighting stuff that's happening in the in the realistic version. Well, I'm just gonna throw some green on there. Why not? Yeah. So like, this is a nice place to kind of just tone down the lighting and just throw in whatever, make him look like however you want. So yeah, that poor house, that poor dude. There you go. Cartoony version is up. So that's it, guys. That's it. This is the second last one. So there he is. Wow. All right. So those guys are up on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. I always almost forget to say Twitter, but it's not that it's less important. It's always the third one, so I always forget. So follow me on there if you're not already. And I'm going to try to be more active on there. Normally I just throw up the images on Thursday, and that's all I do, but I love seeing all the loves and the likes that come in, and I really appreciate it. And everybody following me, I really appreciate it. So I'm going to try to be more active on there for you. So next week is the big week. It's the last day, and as I said last week, we're doing the Red Dragon. It's Bittersweet. Of course, we are going to be coming back to Dungeons Dragons eventually, but I'm not sure what the plan is yet for the Universal Monsters. I have started on the drawings, but we're going to see how they're going to go. They're taking a little longer than I would like, so we may need to take a little bit of a break in between the series. Drawing takes a long time, guys. But hey, that's not your problem. That's my problem. I'm the one who decided to make a weekly show where I draw 2 things. Why did I... Oh, no. No, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. But I'll let you know next week what's happening. We'll see you next week, everybody. Everybody knows what a red dragon is. And even if you don't know specifically what a red dragon is, you know what a dragon is and you know what the color red are. And the 2 of them, that's easy. It's easy. So, we're good. We'll see you next week. Until then, I hope everybody's staying sane and safe. Take care of yourselves and each other. Although, don't go near each other. Unless you happen to live in the same house. But I don't need... You guys know these rules. You don't need me. Yeah, you got this. See you next week. Snap. That's a new thing I'm doing. That sounds good on the mic.